think Big G made this beat.
Yo, what up, y'all? We back with another episode in the lot, man. Season 2. Before we get started, man, I need y'all to like, share, sub, follow, hit that bell, man. Leave a 5-star review, man. Most importantly, though, don't forget, man, I need y'all to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a motherfucking friend to pull up, because we in the lot, Season 2. Today, y'all.
Today.
Look, we've been trying to put this one together. Y'all know I be saying it, but we've really been trying to put this one together, right? Today in the lot with me, I got who I like to call the Puerto Rican superhero, my boy, B. Serpa.
Yeah.
What up, man?
Yeah, man.
What's going on, man? I'm well, brother. What's up, man? Appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Yeah,
what's going on, bro? How you been?
I've been good, bro. You know, just I say strive and survive and always on God's timing. You know, that's how it be. So, you know, I try not to stress too much. You know, life be lifing. Yeah. It is what it is.
That's right, man. We here. You breathing, bro.
Here. How about yourself, though?
Man, I'm well, bro. You feel me? Like you say, man, another day above ground, bro, is a good day for me, bro. Breathing, blessed, family good. So I'm straight, bro. So for the people that don't know you, right? Serpa, like tell the people a little bit about you, what it is that you do, and where you're from.
So I'm from Chicago, Humble Park. You know, I write raps. I don't really try to just single myself as a rapper or hip hop artist. Mm-hmm. You know, I just try to say overall artist because you know, I'm trying to expand on my style and stuff. So to be more than just a rapper or you know, or a poet, whatever it is. But you know, I write my raps. You know, I stick to myself. I just I want to spread a positive message in the world. You know, because I feel like the world lacks that nowadays. Yeah. And I just try to be you know, my biggest influence is Tupac, and so I take a lot from him, you know, and just how he spoke to people and reached out to people and deep in their hearts and their souls, you know. So, but instead of being more like Tupac, I try to just be a little more lyrical because, you know, I like to just expand as well, you know. Okay. So I have my, you know, just lyrical songs. I have my you know, my feeling songs. My personal songs and just turn up songs as well. Yeah, you know, so, anything.
Yeah, so I've been like tapping in with the music. Like I said, I've been following your music a little bit, bro, since we met. So I've actually seen like you are very lyrical. So you got that flow. You kind of give me the Kendrick type vibe, right? Like you know, shit. I hear the flow, but then your wordplay nice with it too, bro. So it's definitely something. So
hey, that's the first. I'm not gonna lie. That's the first time I heard Kendrick. So that's.
At first, because I was thinking Cole, right? But then I'm like, damn, because like I was really paying attention to the lyrics, so I'm like, I'm thinking Cole, but then like I think what was I listening to? Was it Shit? The Shit? Where you was on top of the dark tinted like type of look, you and Knuckles, matter of fact. Or was it Knuckles? He's standing on. No, don't trip.
Oh, you probably Poontang Pie.
Poontang Pie, that's the name of the song. Yeah. Man. I just listened to Poontang Pie in like the tent, but I was listening to it and I'm like, Kendrick the one. Like that's the flow. Like it, you know, get the idea of it. That's the flow.
Damn.
But I fuck with your flow, bro, and I like it. So y'all hear me now. Look, we ain't even got all the way into the interview, and I'm telling y'all what's going on, right? You feel me? But nah, I really fuck with that, bro. That's really dope of you. But shit, like our story of how we met, bro. Like, like it's crazy to how it all like intertwined, right? So you tell the people about your end of how we met, and then I'm gonna give it.
All right, so this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. This all actually really started like last year. Uh-huh. So I was man, what was I doing? I was just driving by. I forgot where I was going, and I seen a dog out there just kind of in front of your spot, more towards the corner. And you know, I picked her up and I was just like, you know what? I pulled over. I was going to work actually. Yeah, I was going to work and I was like, oh man, you know, God would throw this situation at me right when I got to go somewhere, you know. So I pick up the dog and you know, I was just circling around the neighborhood. I couldn't find nobody. Nobody was even out there walking the dog to be like, hey, do you know whose dog this is or whatever? So I called the cops and then we waited on the street and your girl just kind of came up for your fiance. You know, she came around and pulled up and she was like, oh my God, my dog. Yeah, she grabbed her right away. And, you know, so I was just like, it was crazy how it happened. Yeah. He was like, we're going to sit here for like 5 more minutes. If not, I'm going to just take her to the station and we'll figure out. And I was really trying to avoid that, you know, because I knew she was somebody's dog and, you know, she was just so sweet. I didn't want her to go to no shelter or anything or, you know, just be held anywhere else. And man, your girl came around, grabbed her And then fast forward a year later, I'm going to do a meeting with the school, and right before I'm like, damn, it's another guy throwing another situation in front of me, and just testing me, and so I pulled over. I saw her wandering in the same spot. I was like, this is deja vu, and instantly, I already had met you at that time, so I waited right here. I was like, man, I was like, you look familiar. You look like the dude I met last time, and whole time. And matter of fact, I had already shook your hand because your kids was out there selling lemonade. Yeah. So yeah, I bought some lemonade off them too, So I was like, man, she looks very familiar. Somebody was across the street. He said he didn't know whose dog it was. So man, I don't. Then you just pulled up, right?
I was walking looking for her.
He was walking looking for her,
yeah. Pulled up and she was in the car. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm like, but then that let me know, bro. I'm like, no, this connection is meant to be, bro. No, I'm like, then I saw you. Y'all had what's crazy? Y'all had the show, like, it was in the backyard. Was it the Tomorrow? I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Yeah, that was shout out Tomorrow Gang, man. Mm-hmm. Shout out Tomorrow Gang. That was in the back of Nando's crib.
Oh, okay, nice. All right,
I believe.
Yeah,
that was I think was it Kid Hooley's. Might have been Kid Hooley's anniversary party.
Oh, nice. Hey, shout out to Kid Hooley. I fuck with Kid Hooley.
Oh, no. You are talking about the Tomorrow Gang when you're right. We had the lights out. We live streamed.
In the backyard, it was a live stream. Everybody performed and stuff. Yeah.
Yep, you're right.
So I had, and that's what made me, that's when I knew that you worked with us, because I seen it on Melly's page. And Melly Stars posted it. I said, wait a minute. I said, Melly, this dude just found my dog. Like, I was like, how do you know him? And then she's like, oh my God, there's B Serpa. And I'm like, yo, he raps? And I'm like, yo, these people are like I do work. I did the Too Good open mic that they did, the first, like one of the first, earlier this year. I think I want to say it was in June, the one that they did in June, but we were in Dino's Pieces. We did interviews there for like all the artists and shit. We did interviews, and then they came and performed, and we went to watch the performance. Oh. But yeah, so that's how I kind of connected with them. But then Melly had hooked that up for me. But then to see that you rapping, rapping, I'm like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Like, it's meant to be for us to sit down for this interview, bro.
No, for real, like that. And like, crazy thing is when I first found your dog, I wasn't even living over here.
Oh, damn.
I was just, because my girl stays right over here. So, like, now I stay with my girl.
Right.
We're trying to just get on our feet, and we're going to try to head back to the city, or at least somewhere cheap enough.
Yeah.
But, I wasn't even living over here. So that's what the crazy part was, that I ran into her then, just happened to go to work, and then, now I'm over here, and you're here now. Yeah. Now that I'm here, I'm just like, what? It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's a
bro.
crazy story.
And like I say, it's meant to be, bro. We put that shit together. That's why I'm like, man, we gotta do an interview, bro. I fuck with your music. We found a dog twice. We already connected on some, genuinely. Then we both, like, I'm in the realm of doing this, and that's your realm. Like, shit, they intertwine, bro. Like, let's make it happen. You feel me?
For real.
So that's part of the reasons, like, we gonna do this interview, bro. So that's why I said I'm gonna make sure it happen, bro, because I fuck with that. I fuck with you as a person, bro. You're a good, genuine human, bro. And it's hard to find those people,
Thank you, bro.
So, and I like that. And I like your message too, bro. Like, a lot of people, like, people do music, right? But a lot of people really lack a message in what they're doing. Like, you really have a message. Like, you don't just say, like, you wore the cape for for being a Puerto Rican hero. Now you really are the Puerto Rican hero. You talk about it, you walk it, and I see it in your post and talk. Some people just talk about that shit, but they don't really be on no action behind it. So I see that with you, bro, and I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Genuinely like that, bro.
Thank you, man.
So talk to us a little bit more about your music, bro. How you start music? How did you get into it? And talk to me about some of those inspirations.
Well, man, I wrote my first song about 4th or 5th grade. I get hard which one it is because I had the same teacher for both years. So it's 4th or 5th grade. I'd probably say it was more 5th grade. I feel like I would be more developed to write a song. But my cousins, and growing up, my mom cleaning the house too, my mom is as white as they come, but she has some soul to her, you know, so she knows how to, listen to some real good music. My dad is 100% Puerto Rican, so got the salsa side, you know what I'm saying? We the bachata, that's usual. That came later on, but really, I like old school salsa. That's my dad has played that shit forever, and I fell in love with it. So, yeah, that kind of music kind of just shaped me, and then when I just started hanging around my older cousins more, they started putting me on like Tupac, Wu-Tang, Biggie, all the legends, So once I started listening to them, my first song, like Tupac, stuck to me instantly. I guess, a lot of people can relate, as everybody knows the reason why Tupac can do that, but it was just crazy. Like, I wasn't even going through my mind wasn't even developed to know what like pain really was and stuff like that, but just what he talked about is what stuck out to me, because that was the first rapper I heard speaking about like problems that's really going on, you know, and where it's just like such a clear message for you, you know, because like you got Biggie. When I was a kid, hearing Biggie rap, you know, he's just so raw and lyrical with it. He does talk about stuff too, but he tells stories as well. So it's kind of hard to capture when I was a little younger. But Tupac was just like straightforward. So learning from him, you know, I wrote my first song to his beat, All About You. Okay. And it was about a girl and, you know, in my elementary class. And I wish I could remember a single lyric, but I do not. I do not. It was probably trash anyways. But like that was like my first real inspiration into doing it. And I would just kind of just listen to instrumentals and I would take the rapper's flow, you know, and I would try to write my own lyrics on the rapper's flow. Okay. And I did that for a long time. And then I kind of just put it down. I started getting into sports, started playing basketball. You know, I still loved music, still like to just freestyle here and there. Wasn't writing as much. Then it came to I was about like 16 and my cousin was like, man, I got somebody who make beats. You know, let's start writing raps, because he was one of the main people I used to just freestyle with all the time. Okay. You know? We used to just go smoke, you know, do bad shit as kids and, you know, start freestyling and shit. And he was like, you know, I thought he was serious about it. But I'm glad he got me on that wave, because I probably wouldn't be here
if he never said like let's smoke and start doing music.
If exactly, you know, if he didn't just put the idea in my head. So once he said that, I went and bought a notebook, took it to school with me every day, and I was writing in my notebook, writing.
Yeah, so talk to me about the importance of that, bro. How important is it for you to like actually work on your craft, and at what point did you see the improvement, right? Because, you know, like you said, maybe when I first started out, I was decent, but I wasn't that good. Right. But when did you see like, oh, no, I'm getting this shit now?
I say probably when I was about, when we started taking it serious, honestly. Like, I wrote some stuff that just kind of blew my mind. I was just like, damn, the way I came up with that flow, the way I rhymed this up here and then came back down here, I was like, whoa, that was pretty dope. Yeah. But, I mean, still, when I first started off, it was like, you know, I didn't have my tone figured out. You know, I was very low in my tone. I didn't have my flow figured out either. And if I wish I had my first album up, but I don't. You know, that's another complication I went through with that. And but if you I might put it up on SoundCloud, so that way you probably could you know, hear the difference in how I sounded. But I was very, like I said, I was very monotone, and I had a slower flow. You know, I had more of a kind of a boom bap old school. Okay. I don't like to call it generic boom bap flow, but that's how I feel it was. And it really took until I started like just drifting on my own and just started opening to new beats that my flow just started changing into something different. And once you open up to something different, like I didn't like trap beats at all. Okay. And I started rapping on, or like even just like it ain't even gotta be trap beats, just kind of, I don't know what you would call the newer kind of like bass,
it's just faster, yeah.
You know, that shit like that, you know? So it's not really trap, but like, those kind of beats. And, you know, I just started expanding on that. And yeah, now I just feel like I can kind of write on whatever beat gets thrown at me now.
So you can do whatever now.
That's how I feel.
That's good though. But no, because that just shows your progress. So that's what kind of like why I asked that though. Cause like a lot of people like, sometimes people don't like, they write so much, they don't even really look like, damn, I've gotten better from here to here. Yeah. Instead of just like, oh, fuck, I put that out. That's old. Like, that flow might still be good for you. You just, you know, you probably kind of went away from it because you've improved, but that shit still, you can go back to it. No, but people don't reflect sometimes. So that's why I asked you that question, to give people the idea of like, man, sometimes it's good to sit and track your progress and see where it's at, because then you can see where you improve.
And I don't mean to cut you off.
You good?
Look, this is what I also do. I always keep my notebook. And this is a notebook that's just filled already. So, like, these are my finished songs right here, I think. Is it finished? These are my finished songs here. These are all just, like, stuff I got written, I got to finish with, or freestyles. But, like, you see, what I want to show is I do a lot of scribbling and editing, and that's okay to do. Yeah. You know, and like, I'd be feeling ashamed, like, man, you know, you see some people write, and it looks pretty like this. I'm like, man, how do you doing that shit? Like, just right away, just be coming up with something that's so nice. And now I'm starting to get better at that. You know, I look back at these and I'm like, man, I scribbled a lot. I took out a lot of shit, you know, and or just wrote a lot of shit that I didn't like. And
that's your
now
progress.
it's different. You know?
It's progress, bro.
Progress.
That's exactly
progress.
So, because sometimes it's good. And I think what made me ask this question, prompted me to start asking this question. Actually, I just had a moment where I had to go back and look at my shit. And I was like, yo, like, my interview started at one point. Maybe the quality was good, but the visual didn't look that good to me. And I was like, fuck, like, I got to keep working. And then the visual is good, but then the audio sucks here. And I probably wasn't asking some of the questions I should have asked, right? So it's like, all right, now how could I shape the realm of this? But now I look at my interviews now I do more, have more conversations. The quality is nice to me now. It's at a point where it's a standard where it's okay with me. And then from looking back, it's like, okay, I see the work. Now I see the progress of shit you've been doing.
Hell yeah.
So give me, I know we talked about the progress, right? So give me one of the, a struggle or problem as an artist that you've had and how you overcame that problem.
I would say probably the most struggle I had was probably being a content creator. Mm-hmm. And because that's more of I'm still not really a content creator, as I would say, but it's more of just I say, getting in front of the camera or just, I don't really like to just put a audio up and just be like, hey, y'all fuck with this. Or, you know what I'm saying? I like to really people like to see stuff. And whether it be a face, whether it just be words on a page, or words on a slideshow, words just going through while you're rapping, So it's more of that. And now I'm just trying to expand on that too. It's more of when I do content, is just what more edits can I put in it now? Or should I just put the lyrics different or change the font? Just try to make it look as stylish as possible. But I don't want to do too much because I do want people to see something. I just want you to just be pleased with your eyes, but I want you to really listen.
You want you want the ears more than anything. Yeah.
I want your ears more than anything. Yeah. So you pleased by just seeing my face and seeing, damn, he's really rapping that. Mm-hmm. And that's another thing I like to do because, people who haven't seen me perform and hear my music, if that's the case, and just be like, man, I wonder if he could really rap this live, or the way he does on the CD, or does he punch in and out and this and that. So I like to just kind of just go straight in, no edits really of chopping up my verses. It's more of just edits of filters and, fades in and outs.
Making it look nice.
I just want to just straight and plain hey, I could do it. Mm-hmm. I could just rap this verse, no vocals in the background, straight, just the track, kind of thing. So that's what I kind of try to show with this content stuff. But as I say, it is a struggle of wanting to do it or just having, and I got to get more creative with the ideas too.
Especially when you're not used to being on camera doing content creator. I don't know, for me, I'm 31, bro. When we were younger, we avoided cameras, bro. That was how we was always taught. Yo, stay y'all ass out them cameras. Yeah. If y'all gonna be outside doing X, Y, Z, stay away from the cameras.
Yeah.
So now getting into this, bro, it does make me it took me some time, because I'm I'm not fucking content. I used to stream, but now sitting in front of the camera, talking by myself, I'm yeah. I ain't really too sure to do this,
right.
Cause it's not streaming. It's different when I'm talking to other people, but sitting down. But it took me some time to actually get decent at that shit.
Man, streaming too, that's I don't really like to promote a gaming page, but I do have a little gaming page.
We gamers, bro. Yeah. The lot is this is a gaming family.
Well,
bro.
Yeah,
what's up?
Well, because I want to be known for more of my music than anything. But in the future, if it comes, it comes. But I do have a little gaming page, and now I stream. It's nothing I don't have a video camera. It's just voice.
Oh, you got a faceless content? That's decent.
Yeah,
That's
I got
good.
faceless content. Okay. So I don't have a camera.
How long you been streaming then?
It's only been not even a year.
Yeah,
It's probably been half a year. And I do it when I can. If I have time to just be and I also don't got a lot of space on my PS5. I don't got terabyte yet. So I got to pick and choose what games I want in there. So if I'm you know what? I'm going to dedicate myself to this game, stream it, get it over with. Then I'll do it. But
so what you play? You play RPG, shooters? What you be playing?
I pretty much try to play everything. Yeah. I love single player games, story modes and shit. But I also do love online playing. So I play Call of Duty. My favorite series is Resident Evil and Batman, the Arkham games.
Arkham Heart. I used to play that shit in high school. That shit was dope.
Man, I still play that shit now.
Yeah, I played that shit in high school a lot. That was, when it first came out, that was one of the first, hey, I need this, ma. I want this right here.
No, that was crazy, man. It was different.
Yeah, it was. So with the gaming shit, you play COD? You got the new Call of Duty?
No, I don't.
You know?
I'm getting it soon, though.
All right, well, we're going to tap in with the streaming
next week, I'm going to get that.
No, we're going to tap in, bro. I stream, bro. So I do Apex. COD, I play a bunch of shit, but I throw the lot. We privy to the gamers, bro. We fuck with gamers.
All right,
so, yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
We'll get on that.
Look, our audience gonna fuck with that. They like the gaming. I know, like I said, I know pro players that play Apex overseas, all type of shit, bro. So it's definitely
that's dope.
Streaming's cool. I know all type of streamers that do a bunch of shit too. So when you ready to do it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I streamed for when I first started streaming, I kind of got in there and hit the ground running early. And I kind of fell back away from it after I stopped competing for Apex, but streaming is Like I said, a lot.
You was competing.
Oh yeah, I compete. I'm getting when Call of Duty drop rank, I'm gonna compete for Call of Duty. Black Ops.
Oh, you snap, bro.
Oh yeah, I need that money, man. Man, I've been playing games for a long time. Like, and kids now, it's easy for them because the control. They can use striker packs. Back then, like I don't need that shit. I was naturally good at video games. Yeah. So it's like I can sit in the lobby. You might kill me 20 times, but I can't go put this cheap ass gun on to get my 20 kills back. Back then, like I had to use the shit that they were using. Now it's a little easier for people to play.
No, that's right.
But it's like, I'm OG, bro, so I can adapt to anything.
That's true.
I'm a true gamer, you feel me? So I got to make some of that money.
You've been in there.
Yeah, they make $1 million tournaments, bro. I just need a little piece. Look, I just need a little piece of that. Yeah.
That's smart. You know, that's something that I should probably think about doing. No, you know, if I'm a game, I might as well try to get some money out of it.
Shit, I wish I knew this shit like 2011, 2010 when I was like actually gaming at the height. I wish I knew that shit.
Facts, bro. Yeah. I wish I did too. Shit, I kind of just started getting. And that's what made me, because I was like, well, I play games all the time. I was like, I might as well just throw content. Mm-hmm. You know, I be having like little funny moments sometimes too. So I'm like, I record it and I'm like, man, I'm just throw it up there. You never know who will enjoy it.
That's right.
You know?
It's hella gamers, bro. There's so many gamers from all over. Like, I have fans from overseas and I'd be like, yo, how the fuck do you even know who I am? To me, I'm little nobody in the States. How the fuck do you know who I am? But I got a decent following overseas. So, and it came from just gaming. They fuck with gamers. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna stick to it.
You never realize how many people you can just, touch out there, appear to, no Diddy. Pause.
No Diddy, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, but being, like I say, being like the gaming, that's cool, bro. Like, it's in our realm, bro. Yeah. It's in our realm. Look, another thing we connected on, bro. It's crazy.
No, for real.
Told you, our genuine connection. But speaking of them performances, right, because we were just talking about performances prior to that, right? So, I've been seeing y'all perform. I don't know if it's a comic book shop or like a gaming shop, but y'all record on, it's like the weekends, maybe Friday or something. Y'all do it in the shop. Y'all always do the performance.
The counterfeit you're probably talking about.
It might be. Y'all always it's like a little store and it's a bunch of y'all performing and everybody do their performances.
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about that because I think that's a dope setting. I see y'all do it consistently too. So like it's not even just that one. Y'all do a lot of those type of events consistently. So talk to me a little bit about how that came about and how that's helped you as an artist.
Well, I first started going to counterfeit because of Bobby. So shout out Bobby Chulo, Bobby Saget. Bobby put me on a lot of people. So I met him at my first open mic and he put me on with a lot of people, a lot of venues. Mm-hmm. And counterfeit was one of them. It was last year at his birthday party. It was last year. Time be flying, man. It's kind of hard to just pinpoint everything. Yeah. But about last year, they had a stage and everything in there. So now it ain't got no stage. It's kind of just flat, but it still looks cool. It's dope. I love the stage. Y'all should get the stage back.
Bring that stage back.
Bring that stage back. Yeah, but the scenery is nice. But the past show we just did in there was for Kimchi. Shout out Kimchi and Draco, man. They some dope producers on the underground and Kayako community. So he had his release party there. Okay. And so all of us we're all on his album. So all our artists that performed, got songs on there. And he let us do a couple songs after we performed our song off his album. Mm-hmm. And man, we just had a blast. It's family vibes, and that's what we love. But we try to get obviously we want a crowd, but just have good vibes if you're coming through, man. That's all we try to spread. Yeah. And so it was a free show. He just wanted people to come through, show love. Bobby, he always throws his shows there. So like Pedro is the guy who owns Counterfeit or who is like in charge of all that, as far as I know. So, shout out Pedro for letting everybody come through, share their art, and, get to expose the underground scene in Chicago. So Counterfeit is pretty awesome. It's almost like a retro store. It got like a whole bunch of games in there. Like I'll be in there looking like, hey, what you got in there? I told him, you better save that WWF SmackDown for me for PS1, man. It's catching dust in there.
Get it.
Yeah, no, it's a good scene to be at. But I really want to start expanding on and now like book club, they just opened up at the old Elbow Room. Mm-hmm. So shout out Walt because he's putting up. I'm gonna be shouting out a lot of people this interview, man, because I'm just grateful for all these people that really been
talk
looking
your
out.
Shit, bro. That's what this is for, man. Shout your people out, man. That's what this is for.
So shout out Walt, man, because Walt's been. He's pretty much the leader. Him and Astro Boy are the leaders of tomorrow. Okay. I'm just a soldier in the shit. Mm-hmm. Like I just want to be a part of a group, and I wasn't even before I was even a part of this group. I was just cool with these fellas. I just met them around the scene, made a couple songs together, and then we just kind of generally started hanging out together. Doing more music at these sessions, and then, we just kind of was just like, well, they're tomorrow, but it was almost like a Wu-Tang Clan and Redman kind of thing. Like, you ain't Wu-Tang, but you Wu-Tang,
right.
kind of thing. But then we kind of finally established it of what Tomorrow Gang is. And so now we the Tomorrow family, and Walt has been trying to look for venues. He books a lot of shows for us to try to expose us, man. And he booked the show on the 24th at the Elbow Room. Now it'll be Book Club. And yeah, man, I have a lot of people that I'm connected to that I'm grateful that when they get these shows, they're willing to throw me on.
All right, that's dope.
So, and I love it. And, I try to throw shows of my own. I've had 2, 3 already. I have 3 over here in the suburbs, and we've had different artists come through, different crowds, just random people. The first time randoms got a little wild. That's why it ain't no more randoms.
No more randoms. They fucked it up for everybody.
They fucked it up for everybody.
Damn.
Maybe when it's outside, it's randoms. I'll let you, but inside, no randoms.
Nah, I feel you on that.
But nah, man, we so now I try to just pay back what everybody's done for me. I maybe can't give it to you on the level you gave it to me, but as long as I could try to just show you my appreciation in some type of way, then. And I'm continue to do it. And that's what I want to do. I just want to throw shows. I don't want to charge nobody because, like I say, I think it should be about the community, not making money. And it is hard, though. Like, people who throw shows, you got to pay the venue. So I understand, you got to charge. But if I could throw a free show or if I could just go to a free space and do something, I'm not gonna charge for it. We pay for the food. We don't give alcohol to everybody, but when we pay for the alcohol, we get a lot genuinely, and we pass it out. And we'll give it out. So it's more of just showing the love, man, and just showing how you could being genuine gets you in a way.
That's what I was just gonna say, because like a lot of people miss that aspect, bro. There's everything so caught up about money. I'm gonna charge $100 a each artist. These are up and coming artists. I'm not saying you ain't trying to make your bread, but shit, charge them 20. 25. Make it to afford. I'm an up and coming artist. I gotta pay for studio time probably. I got all type of shit, photo shoots, all this shit I probably gotta do. And then you're gonna be the one venue that's gonna tax me $500 or $200 just to come perform.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, bro, because y'all should, as venues, y'all should be trying to help build this up, because 9 times out of 10, y'all need a smaller artist to come bring the crowd up. You feel me? Y'all gonna tell us to bring 10 people any fucking way. So it's like, why tax us? And then you're going to make our people pay on top of that. Like, it's not really benefiting me as artist. Now I'm just coming to, I feel, me personally, if I was an artist, I'm going to feel like I'm just coming to perform at your show just for you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it doesn't help me. So I like how you said that, like that authentic, being genuine, because now I might come in here and rock this bitch now, because like you just really put me on. Like now I'm finna really rock it, because now you did something off the strength of like being nice. You helping artists. Now I'm finna help y'all by giving y'all one of the best shows ever, because I feel the love. You feel me? Exactly. It's gonna be it's more authentic. I fuck with that.
And making people connect that didn't know that. Like that artist now is working with that artist now. Because he saw her talent. He saw her spit on the mic at just a cypher at the show. Whatever. Didn't even perform a song. She just got it on a cypher. Stuff like that I love. When I start seeing 2 artists that I love the most and they start to connect, that's like, man.
Make that end like, man, look, I made that connection from this one event.
Mission
I
success.
know both of them. Yeah.
Mission success.
That's good, man. That's genuine good help, bro. That's having a good heart, bro. And like a lot of people, they lack that nowadays. People just selfish, I should say. Because some people feel like, oh shit, well, if I help them and then they get together, they too good. I'm good too, but they good, but they might go before me. It's like, it shouldn't be like that, bro. If they go, so fucking what? Like, you still made the connection.
Exactly.
That should make you feel good in its own. You shouldn't be looking for nothing out of it.
Yes. But yeah, bro. You got that 100%.
So, bro, talk to me a little bit. It's an album or a mixtape?
That's an album.
All right, bet. So talk to me a little bit about the album, Slim Rican.
So, Slim Rican.
I need this signed too, by the way. I want you to sign it, because I'm going to keep it, bro. For sure. I want you to sign it. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to tell you a little story first beforehand. So when I'm done with the lot, I was talking about the lot wall earlier. Yeah. I said it on an interview. I said it in my most recent interview, so I'm going to say it again talking to you. But when I'm done with this and the wall's done, like I'm going to probably Airbnb this house out once I move in a couple years. But this room's going to be off limits. So I'm going to change this into like the vault. It's going to be, how they got like the Basketball Hall of Fame and all that shit. You can go see all the pictures and shit. That's what this is going to be.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be all OG. Everything that's going to be in here going to be authentic. All the pictures, like there's way more pictures than this. They're going to go all the way around the wall. Eventually you're going to start seeing signatures on these motherfuckers, but everything that's significant to the lot is going to stay in here. And we're gonna change it to a vault, bro. It's gonna be the you know, it's gonna be the lot vault.
Well, man, I'm honored.
Yeah, bro.
That's a good alarm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, I've had about like maybe 6 of these tracks done years ago when I first started. I started writing a couple of these, and then when Draco came through with that beat, he just posted it online, and I was like, "Yo, is this free?" You know, like, or not free, like you know, nobody take it
somebody
yet.
on it, right?
And he was like, "No, you know, it's all yours." And I was just like, "All right, well, what you want for it?" And man, he didn't charge me a dime. He was just like, "Man, and I'll come through and record it for you and mix it for you." Yeah. And so he did, and he was just like, I met him at the Killing Some Time recording. We were recording a music video for it. Nando, shout out to Kid Nando, man. He got me on that song Killing Some Time. It's a banger. We won a competition for it.
Oh, nice.
And it got it on the radio. So it was pretty cool, man. And shout out Spitting Bars, Nico, man. Shout out Nico, Chops Diggity, you know, getting me in there, getting us in there.
Chops, you know Chops, Lamar?
Yeah, man.
Oh, man, bro, I used to hoop with Lamar. I've been knowing Lamar since we were shorties.
I've been wanting to hoop with him for a minute.
Oh, yeah. Lamar can hoop,
Chops,
yeah.
me, dog. Oh, I know he can hoop. I seen his clips, man. I know he can hoop.
Yeah, Lamar gang, he decent.
Yeah, man, Chops. And we also got a song we're going to be working on, too, on one of Orlando Coolidge's beats. So, but Slim Rican, you know, Draco came by, and we recorded it. And, you know, once I wrote Slim Rican in probably about a day and a half. Yeah. And it was just because, like, I had to work. I was working this dispatching job, so I did like from 2 o'clock to 11. And so what I would just do at the desk, I would just sit there and just listen to the beat almost all day. You know, I would listen to the beat, just listen to the beat. I had to play it low, you know, because I had to be on phone with truckers and all that stuff. So, you know, but when I had downtime and like nobody was really talking, you know, I would just, especially when I was in there like the last hour, I'm just playing it, thinking of lyrics. You know, it's kind of hard to write lyrics when you're working. Yeah. But just listening to the beat, it's just getting my brain trained on it. You know, it's so that way, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird to explain this. It's just like anything you study. It's almost like when you're going to take a test, you know, you got to study for the test. I just kind of study the beat before I start writing my lyrics to it. That's hard. But sometimes when I hear the beat, I instantly know what I want to do with it, or I'm pretty good at hooks. I'm not gonna lie, like, I've gotten really good at hooks, and I'm proud of myself for that. You know, and usually a hook will come to my head right away. Right. So it's usually the hooks that I'll start off with. But Slim Rican doesn't have a hook. I just came in, Slim Rican flow so smooth all the way from the walk to the talk. And that was it. Like, once I got that first line, I was like, oh, that's it, Slim Rican. You knew it. This is it. It's going to be a Slim Rican anthem. And then after we made the song, I was just like, well, let's do an album. I was like, I always wanted to call myself Slim Rican at a certain point, but there's like 2 other people who have Slim Rican. And I ain't trying to fight over no rights for no names, you know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that shit. So then I stick with B Serpa. You know, it's authentic, it's me, it's my name. It is what it is. So Slim Rican could just be my alter ego. You know, that's how it came about. And I always looked at myself as a Puerto Rican superhero, or, you know, I'm from Humble Park. So it's just like, that's all I'm surrounded by. And I see my people every day, and I see the struggles that we go through. So I talk about what I see around me, not just with my people. It goes with everybody. Yeah. You know, it goes with every culture, every race. Because at the end of the day, we are just human. That's right. You know, and that's really what I'm. And this Slim Rican is it's no pride shoving down your face. It's just my costume. You know, because at the end of the day, I still stand for the rights of right and wrong. You know, for everybody, for the children especially. You know, because that's what the world is for. Yes, sir. And so Slim Rican, that's what it came about. And I just I had the songs that just fit the structure of it. You know, first track, L's, featuring Brandon Dotson. Where are you at, bro? I've been trying to tag you for a minute. Damn. I don't know where you at, dog. You disappeared on me. Your number, you ain't hitting me.
Hey, bro, tap in, bro.
Tap in, bro. The song is out, bro. The song is out, dog. But, so yeah, I did that. And then after L's, the real anthem is a track I already had out. So it was a single that I released about 2 years ago. And I just felt like it fit perfect with I always wanted it on an album. So I didn't want to throw it out as a single, but all the beats that I had before, I just kind of scrapped them. I was like, I started meeting real producers, like, you know, physically meeting producers. And I was just like, I don't really want to do over the YouTube connection anymore. Now that I'm meeting a lot more, I just want to it's more authentic. You know, we could sit down, listen to stuff. I could sit down and write it next to you, you know, or we could just sit there and cook up something on our own, you know, so it was just more like that. So, you know, the real anthem, you know, I just like threw it on there. And then I had talk about it. Shout out Damo Do the Most. Damo, that's my brother right there. I love that man right there. But Damo Do the Most, you know, that was more of a personal track. The third track on that's more of a personal track. So, but it fits with who Slim Rican is. You know, it's kind of like, it's almost like I'm revamping my first album. My first album was Humble Park Kid in a way, but it was just more of who I am. This one is more of still who I am, but it's just what I believe in now, and the things I'm seeing and the things that I want to change. And that's one thing you're gonna hear through the whole album is change, because that's what we're trying to make happen here. You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with that. And you actually, like I said, you actually out here doing it, bro, trying to make the difference. You ain't just talking about it in your songs. You're actually doing something with the shows, giving to people, you know. Look, the Lemonade, hitting, like coming up, pulling up on the kids for like that, things like that, bro. That's good, genuine stuff. I fuck with that, man. That's dope. So talk to me about your mindset when you going into the studio, right? When you go in album mode, right? So being in album mode, making Slim Rican, like what was the mindset like at the time of recording?
It was kind of it was a bit stressful just trying to find because like I guess like almost all my songs kind of represent the same message, but I had to just find a way to change certain things and just make it flow. Like, okay, I put trees on there. You know, that's it's a weed song. You know, it's what superhero you know is smoking weed. You know, but I guess it's not really you know, but it's part of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something that I want the children to listen to and be like, oh, I want to go smoke weed. It's just more of like, hey, this is me. You know, at the end of the day, we all make music. Everybody hears it, but the art is an expression of itself. So it's me, and that's just who Slim Rican gonna be. You know, Slim Rican, when ain't nobody seeing, I'm gonna just go, you know, take cold puffs and I'm back to saving the day. You know, but it's more of just like it was just trying to find the right structure to make everybody feel a certain type of way, and I wanted to make it be a story. So from L's, that's why, like, I mean, I don't know who listens to an album out of order, but I've heard people do that. It's crazy, but this is not an album that you should do that with. Like, this is something you should listen to from top to bottom. And it's just more of like coming in with a nice intro and ending out with like one of the nicest outros. I'm really proud of this album, the way I structured it, the songs that I wrote. Like, I don't know, man. I'm really surprised. Like, I can't wait for you to hear.
Surprise yourself?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about,
surprise
bro.
myself.
Those are the moments, like I say, progress, bro. Those are the moments where you see your progress. You're like, nah, I did that one. No, that's good. Real. You feel confident. I can't wait to listen to it, bro.
No, man.
I fuck with your flow, bro. So I already listened to I like the lyricism in it. So I'm gonna literally take it and I'm gonna put it in. I need another copy. I'm gonna buy one. So right, cool. I'm gonna keep this one, and then I'm gonna listen to this one. Then the next one I'm gonna buy, and then I'm gonna.
Gotcha. I got one at the pair for you.
I want you to sign it.
For sure.
That'll be the one you sign.
And shout out to Cool Ridge too, because he actually made this cover art.
Okay, Cool Ridge.
I just sent him some pictures. He was just like, send me some pictures. I put I got like a Flash or a Wonder Woman cape or something from like Six Flags. So I just dressed up in the flag, and I was just like, I want to be staring at the world off the moon or off any, just off another planet or coming to Earth kind of thing, you know? So now what I plan to do with Slim Rican is, with my next album, is just going to be more of a, I came to Earth and seen what I saw. So now Slim Rican 2 is going to be what I'm doing to change it kind of thing, you know?
That's a crazy concept. Was that a lot exclusive?
Yeah,
that was a lot exclusive.
Yeah. I haven't told nobody about that.
Yeah,
so,
that's hard. I fuck with that.
And I'm not even I don't even have songs for Slim Rican 2 yet. It's just already my idea.
Manifesting, bro, and we talking about it, so it's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, and I want to make a comic strip with it as well. Yeah. So I'm thinking of doing it's like Captain America. I want to do corporate America. Be my nemesis, for the first chapter. When Slim Rican arrives, So, and then genuinely, as I keep going, I hope more villains will come through that I can just make content out of it and make songs out of it, make skits out of it on my stuff. It's just endless possibilities with this thing. So I'm big into superheroes, so I feel like I have a great imagination when it comes to that kind of fantasy world. So I feel like it's something that it's just like it fits me so perfectly.
And I fuck with it because when you saying that, who I just thought about with superhero? Remember Captain Planet?
Yeah,
that's what that did, the saving the world.
And that's
shit
way
like
before my time, right there.
Yeah,
so
Captain Planet was
I know
my
who Captain
shit.
Planet is though. Like that,
that just gave me that visual by you saying that.
Well, so I'm honored, bro. Like that's Captain Planet is GOAT. That's a GOAT cartoon right there. So you gotta be man. I'm trying to, if I could do stuff like that with everybody, like just man, you make me feel like this, or you make me think of this, and when it's stuff that you're thinking of that's just like great and is held on such a high level, like that makes me just feel like I'm doing something right.
Yeah, bro. Keep doing it, bro. Like I say, I fuck with what you're doing. Like, I wouldn't tell you that you're doing something right if it's wrong, bro. I'm not. I ain't gonna be the person, the friend to gas you up, the interviewer. I'm gonna tell you, like, nah, bro. I fuck with that. I like that you do that. You feel me? Because that's
appreciate
right.
that.
Yeah. So I ain't gonna gas you up, bro. And y'all, for you motherfuckers that's watching too, don't try to take this concept that he just had because this was dope as fuck. It was. He said it here first. So that shit was dope, bro.
Yeah, we watched.
So yeah, so that's stamp. That's a B Serpa stamp. Fuck that. That's his shit. So being from Humble Park, talk to me a little bit about growing up in Humble Park, right? And then like being an artist coming from that area in Chicago. Like what's the highs and the lows of being an artist coming from Chicago?
Well, being from Humble Park, you know, people give it such a bad reps, you know, and yeah, it had its bad moments, but man, I had trouble growing up as a kid here and there. It wasn't like something that was an everyday thing, you know, but of course, growing up 25 years in Humble Park, I'm going to see a vast amount of anything. Type of shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, of course there's shootings here. But you also got good things. You got people in the park who gather every day. You got the old folks who sit there and celebrate the culture. Right. You know what I'm saying? And, like, what Humble is gang infested, whatever you want to say. But that's everywhere.
That's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Literally everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. So, I mean, really, you mind your business. I minded my business as a kid, but, you know, growing up as a teen, you just being a minority, it makes you a target. I'm not, like, we all know that. Yeah. And we all know that. You know, I used to they used to try to come check me like I'm a gangbanger and shit all the time. And I'm like, I'm just playing basketball. You know, what the hell is wrong with you? You know, but at the end of the day, I feel like Humble shaped me to the person I am right now because I've gotten through a lot of situations with just my mouth, you know, with just being like, bro, you know, chill out, man. Like, ain't nobody even on that level, you know. When I started realizing that, like, the most craziest goons that used to try to come and check me or whatever, and I used to just be able to talk them out of like, yo, chill, bro, or like, if there was a situation happening at the basketball court, if I could just get in between and be like, bro, chill, it's just basketball kind of thing. Growing up in those situations and learning how to use my mouth in a positive way is kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing now, because I feel like I feel my words could calm a wild soul, you know? So I just feel like that Humble kind of made me just be humble in a way and just kind of observe and see that, you know, we could always get past things without violence or without altercation.
You just got to talk.
You know, you just got to talk.
Communication is huge, bro.
Exactly.
And a lot of times when people do have those arguments, it's literally just two people having a miscommunication. Because they might not see your point and you might not see their point, but y'all just not communicating the right way to maybe get to a common ground. You feel me? Sometimes somebody might need to cool off and just clear their mind out for a second and then be like, oh, bro, you might have been right. I ain't see it that way. So good conversation is that, like, communicating is very important when in a situation.
And it helps me, it just helps me evaluate more situations. The more I went through it, it's just the more I came across it, it was just easier for me to handle. Yeah. You know, so, like, I'm cool with one of the guys who tried to press me before when I was younger. And just because I stopped and had a conversation with him, you know, and then I seen him again and he was just like, oh, my fault last time again, you know, my bad, you know. Like, we just had a regular conversation and he's a cool dude now, you know. He was just like, he just had a bad day. He had a bad day and tried to take it out on whoever he could. And I'm not saying that's an excuse, but
it just happens.
It happened. Nothing bad happened forward from there. You know what I'm saying? And we became cool. And it is what it is. And I hope he's doing good out there still. You know, I haven't talked to him in a long time, but I hope he's doing good. And, you know, it's just stuff like that. Like, people could just be having a bad day, miscommunication. You know, it's just more of like trying to understand the situation and can you do to just make it better without, you know, making it go crazy. So that's pretty much what Humble did for me growing up, just seeing those situations and just learning how to get my way out of those situations. You know?
I like that.
As far as anything I can't control, like shootings and shit like that, like I said, that happens everywhere. That's life. Danger is everywhere.
Yeah, it's everywhere. Anywhere you go. And Chicago ain't even the highest, you know, with death rates. It's other places that's way higher than us. You know, we just got a big name, so they talk about it a lot. That's all. We just who he is. So we know that, but y'all gonna keep putting it on the media like that, but it's cool. We'll let y'all have that. We know what's up.
We know what's up. That's why we still here.
Yeah, we straight know what's up, for sure. And so have you worked with any artists from Humble Park?
Yeah, so Bobby is a artist from Humble Park. What's crazy is like I want to be more known in Humble Park.
Okay.
I feel like I'm not known enough in Humble Park. I perform in Wicker, like Sub T, whatever, but I want to go do something like that's gonna capture Humble Park's attention. I want to be Humble Park's next big thing, kind of thing. You know, I want to be in the Humble Park Festival rapping my shit.
Yeah, I feel like
down the parade. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with that because that's what I was gonna get to. Because I've seen a couple artists out from over Humble Park. That's one CCBKE. Matter of fact, CC, if you see this, I've been trying to like lock in with you, Joe. Like, what's up? Like, but no, CC, like she performs. She Puerto Rican chick. She's actually from over there, and she performs. She do the performance. I've seen her do the fest. But she's a decent artist from over there, so that's why I asked, have you worked with any artists from over there in Humble Park? Because Humble Park do got some artists that's on the scene.
Yeah.
So that'd be dope for you to get in there and do that, bro.
Yeah,
like,
and I want to do more with Humble Park, like for sure. And like my boy Puda B, he's in the Poontang Pie video. He's from Humble Park.
Okay.
You know, we grew up, we went to Clemente together. You know, so he's from Humble Park. Bobby, Metro Flacco, shout out Metro, man. He's actually a 3-time freestyle champion in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, man. Cold bars. So shout out Metro, man. He's another artist from Humble Park. But as far as like locking in with people who are like in my area, I didn't grow up with too many artists around me.
Okay.
Like I grew up with more of like the hoopers. You know, around the corner you had your drug dealers. You know, around the corner you had your good kids. You know, you had your nerds or you had your animes, and you know, it was like, and that's another thing about Humble Park. It was just so diverse. You know, it was everything around you, and that's why I hate that it gets such a bad rep. It's dangerous over there. I used to hoop in the park till 11 at night and not have no problems.
None, that's hard.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody came up there saying, man, I'm finna come shoot you. Now look, I did have a scrap one time. We almost got jumped. Me and my boy Tony almost got jumped on a basketball court over some basketball. That was a one-time thing. You know what I'm saying? Other times we probably just bump chests with a couple people because basketball gets physical sometimes. It happens, you know? But I've never had anybody come say, oh, I'm gonna shoot your ass, or I'm gonna air this bitch out, you know, kind of thing. Nobody just came up there on some crash out shit.
Right.
So like, I hate that people say that about, you know, just Humble Park in general, because it's not just full of crash outs, man. It's a lot of good stuff in Humble Park. It's a lot of good culture. It's a lot of good people. Like just go check it out for yourself.
Go see
before
it.
You
it's
have
beautiful
this.
though. I definitely agree. Being younger, like we used to try to go to the Puerto Rican Fest parade all the time. All the time we used to try to make it. We've made it maybe once or twice, but I was only there for like an hour. The 2 times I went, like I've always came late instead of being there on time, having shit to do. But I have went. Maybe now that I'm older, I'm probably gonna go because that'd be dope to do.
And what's crazy is like they still got a lot of stuff there now that they've had when I was a kid. So like you still. What sucks now, they'll probably charge you a lot more, but like you still get to enjoy it. It was a bunch of cool stuff. I haven't been there I haven't been to the festival in a while. Like it's just something that, like I said, I went so much as a kid. It's just like
it's one of those
same shit.
Yeah,
you know?
Same thing. Yeah, no, I feel you. But I actually went to, because I just went to the one in our town, and I took my boys, and I was like, damn, I haven't done this in a long ass time. Like, I'm like, you guys, like, they play, oh, this was so fun. I'm like, it used to be bigger than this. Like,
right.
This was cool, but it used to be way fucking bigger than this. Like, we used to have carnival rides everywhere and shit.
Yeah, man.
That was on a smaller scale, but I do want to get back to that though and see that. It's like more community shit.
Yeah.
I've been getting involved in the community more too, so. Oh, matter of fact, speaking of that, I'm gonna ask you since we're talking and chopping about it. December 8th, well, in December, first week of December, it's gonna be the 7th or the 8th. We're gonna have a tournament, right? A 3v3 tournament. So if you want to hoop, you can hoop too.
Hell yeah.
But if you want to perform, you could come perform too. So we're gonna have performance slots. It's kind of I'm talking about it live. Well, not live, but I am talking about it now because it's coming up. So you are the first artist. I'm saying something too about it. So if you want to come perform, bro, like more than welcome to come perform. It's local. It's close.
Hell yeah.
It's for the kids. Kids gonna be there. Gonna have vendors and shit set up. Face painting, like nail presses for the young ladies.
Hell yeah.
I'm probably gonna have a barber in there for the young men, like so to come get their haircuts and shit, and then things of that nature. But then I'm putting that on. 3v3, bunch of content creators, bunch of media outlets gonna be in there and shit. So if you want to pull up, you are more than welcome.
Hell yeah, I'll be there, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll be there. That sounds dope.
Yeah, we finalizing the details, so make sure y'all stay tuned because it is coming very, very soon.
Oh, that's dope.
Flyer dropping soon. promo gonna be started soon, but yeah, I just wanted to. Well, you are the first person, like I said.
Cool. No, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'll be there, bro.
You be hooping though for real? You still be playing?
Yeah, I still be playing.
Oh, man.
I was just hooping. Man, I just bust one of my homies the other day.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say
You
his
bust his
name.
ass?
But, yeah, I did bust him the other day. I still got game, man. I don't play as much as I used to. But when I can, I play.
Come hoop with us, bro. We hoop.
Man, I would love
all
to.
the time, bro.
I would love to, bro, because I don't hoop like that, but when I hoop, I hoop.
Yes, okay.
Like I'm hooping to win. I'm hooping to play.
Oh yeah, so you gonna compete? I'm
gonna compete.
That's
I'm
what's
gonna compete.
Up. Cause like we hoop all the time, bro, and we compete, so we go have fun with that shit, bro.
Yeah,
so
I love it, man. Like it's basketball. That was my first kind of way of smoking weed. That was my relief right there.
Yeah. Therapy, bro. That's literally my therapy. I can have the worst day ever. I go pick up that ball, shoot around for 20, 30 minutes. I'm straight. For real. Whatever was just bothering me, it ain't even bothering me.
For real.
Bro.
And if I could lower the rim and dunk some shit a little
it's
bit,
on. It's on.
Get some anger out of love.
I just got to do that shit the other day, man. Me and my cousin was out there dunking on my kids and shit. That shit was funny as hell. Cause that's what we used to do when we was fucking hooping as kids, just dunk on each other and shit.
Yeah, I mean, they used to dunk on us when we was kids.
The two-hand dunk, talk shit.
Your turn.
That shit over with now. Let's get to do it to the youngest.
Yeah, man.
So before we slide, bro, so I always like to ask the artists, whoever's sitting down next to me, bro, like, what is some advice, right, you can give to somebody that's young, up and coming in the industry that you're in? What's some advice that you can give them that can help them out down the line in their career?
I would just say stay authentic. Stay true to yourself. Don't expect handouts. Mm-hmm. Don't expect for you to please everybody. You just do you. And the right ones who want to stick with you are going to stick with you. Mm-hmm. And those who oppose you, it's just going to be motivation for you, But whatever you do, have a plan and just stay true to yourself. That is the biggest thing. I wouldn't be where I'm at. I wouldn't be saying the things that I'm saying if I wasn't staying true to myself and my heart. I don't care if I go to somewhere and they don't want to hear a positive message. I'm still going to say it. I'm still going to spit it. If it's a room full of crash outs, I'm still going to speak a positive message. Why? Because that's who I want to reach. Mm. And just being authentic, just showing people genuine love, you never know that's where that's going to get you. You never know the connections you're going to make. You never know the spots you're going to be at, just being a genuine person. So be genuine. Be authentic.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Be yourself. That's hard.
That's it.
I like that. So make sure y'all take that, run with it. Before we slide, also, I need you to tell the people where they can tap in, follow you, where they can get them updates, man. Like, where can they tap in with B Serpa at, man? Let them know. So
I'm really only on Instagram. You could tap in with me personally there. But you could catch anything that I got pretty much everywhere. All streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, whatever it is, Pandora. You catch me at B Serpa. That's just B, S-E-R-P-A. A lot of people get Serpa wrong. Mm-hmm. I don't know how. They be calling me Supra and all kinds of other shit. But it's B-S-E-R-P-A. And on Instagram is B_SERPA. So B Serpa. Yeah, I'm here. You can catch me anywhere. In Chicago. I'm currently not residing in Chicago, but I be in Chicago. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the hometown. Chicago music, Chicago house music, man. I had to rep. I had to rep for the city. But you can catch me on Instagram. I'm not a big social media person. Mm-hmm. So I solely got Instagram just for making music. Okay. So, other than that, you wouldn't find me anywhere.
I bet.
But, yeah.
Well, make sure y'all tap in, man. And before we slide, we need y'all to like, share, sub, follow, hit that bell so y'all can leave that 5-star review, man. And don't forget the most important thing. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a motherfucking friend to pull out. Because it's The Lot, Season 2. Peace.
I think Big G made this beat.